Straight to the top, 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 top. Oh, UNC is love. We moving up, 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 up. Straight to the top, 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 top. Oh, UNC is love. Better days are coming.
Greater days ahead.
Better days are coming.
Greater days ahead.
Run and tell everybody a change has finally come. We fixing TNT, UNC is love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We building TNT, UNC, we will get it done. Better days are coming.
Greater days ahead.
Better days are coming.
Greater days ahead.
We say forward ever, and backward never. Forward ever, and backward never. Better days are coming. Run and tell everybody the best is yet to come. We healing TNT, UNC is love. Run and tell everybody together we are one. We growing TNT, UNC, we will get it done. We moving up, 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 straight to the top, 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 top. Oh, UNC is love. We moving up, 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 up.
Well, good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. This is Real Talk Corner, and I'm your host, Dr. Esther Cruickshank. I don't think my co-hosts are going to be joining me tonight, but it's okay. Let me shout them out. Good night, Kanai and Hadassah, Charles McLeod. I'm missing you guys, but you know, the show goes on, and I'm here tonight, and we have a number of things that we want to talk about. But first, I want to get into the fact that today is Tuesday, and it is what, the 14th day in the month of July. Listen, people, half of the year gone in 2026. I already hear they talking about parang and all them kind of thing. I like my parang music, but I ain't think of going no parang this year. You understand? I think I stayed home and focus on what the propaganda national party is all about. Because here now, man, the kind of things that I am hearing, sometimes I wonder. Tonight, you know what? I want to talk. I come up with this wonderful idea of having a team. It's called Balisier House. Big sales. Big sales for the Balisier House. Big money, and the building that must now explain itself. While our Prime Minister, the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar, builds a new economic future. Yes. Good evening, man, Trinidad and Tobago, on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Yes, we are here, and I have a lineup of things. I alone is here, but you know what? Good evening to my co-host. Hey, people, I'm missing all you know. All you have to try and come on next week, please, God. No excuse, right? I'm feeling alone here, but I have God with me. I thank God for the blood that I'm breathing from my lungs. And I want to say good evening to all our viewers, all those of you who share with us, all those of you who put in your negative comments, hats off to you. And those of you who put in your positive comments and are in agreement with the truth, because I only speak the truth here. All right, hats off, bigger to you, because listen, we have some situation in this country. You know, the PNM leadership does want to talk about the UNC thief and the UNC this, and the political leader does want to come on and talk about our Prime Minister need to answer this question and answer this. Well, I want you, Penniless, to answer this question for me and for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. We want some answers. Tell us about the Balisier House, and tell us it is not one. Tonight, we want to deal with two different houses, people, two different type of house. First, we have Balisier House. And it's not just the red house you see in front there, no. It's a multi-story building together with that. They feel they could fool people. That house is for them to do what? Zami, I don't know. I asking the question, right? They was in the parliament and they talk about our prime minister now and others, Zambian. But what that big building is for Zambian, I don't know. I asking a question. A multi-million-dollar political headquarters now facing serious questions about how it was financed. Yes, then we have the government, House of the Rising Sun, under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, the mother of this nation, working to bring international investment, technologies, jobs, steel production, and foreign exchange into Trinidad and Tobago. Which one do we really want to talk about tonight? Unfortunately, we have to speak about the boat because the PNM House must explain where the money come from. We want to know. We are the citizens. While the Prime Minister and her team is going abroad to bring money, investment, and opportunity into this country, this is no longer just political, people. It is not just political rumors circulating on Facebook or WhatsApp. Listen, on July the 11th, 2026, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service confirmed that the High Court had granted a preliminary unexplained wealth order connected to the financing of the PNM's headquarters. And we, the citizens, have every right to ask the question. So we want the question to be answered by Penniless, the leadership of the PNM. The police affidavits reportedly relied upon an assessment by Berkeley Research Group UK Limited, which estimated the value of the already completed, the value of work already completed at approximately 73.272 million, and the projected value of the building upon completion at approximately or close to 200 million. These are figures presented in the police application. Now hold on people. When the project was being discussed, you all recall that publicly in 2018, the estimated cost reported was between 12.5 million and 25 million. But the public was told that the building would be financed through what? Fundraising efforts involving the PNM constituencies and membership. So how did we move from an estimated 12.5 million to 25 million to a project to a building reportedly value to almost 200 million when it finished? Hello, this is not small change, So this is not a little bit of money. This is not a little community center we're talking about. This is not a shed behind somebody's house. This is serious money, taxpayers' money, or maybe it's not. The PNM has said that for more than 15 years. Listen to this, people. All it is listen to a set of things, but listen to this carefully and share the life. Share it, share it, share it. And if you don't want to share it, call people and tell them, come and look. Engage in lawful fundraising through party activities, public appeals, initiatives, and voluntary donations from members, supporters, and well-wishers. So if they have the recipe, Lord, tell me now. They know all of that. They had the recipe to raise all this money, and they, under the PNM tenure, only remember how much we suffer. So how come they didn't use this recipe to raise money to feed the poor during the COVID time when they had people suffering, and still after they had people suffering? How come they're talking about from members? So if they have the recipe to raise so much money, why they had people suffering? If they were feeding the poor people and giving them what they want, you don't think they might still be in power? But no. So the PNM have the secret. They have the secret to raise this fund. If they could raise, listen to me now. All you remember what they say? They sell cars and things. What they did? They sell cake. All you remember that? How much cake they sell? 2 million? 2 million cake from Port of Spain to Point 14 and back. They sell 2 million cakes to raise how much? About, if let's say a cake is $25 for one, 2 million, that's $50 million they raise. That's still in cutting it. What else they do, boy? They get some raffle for cars. How much they make for the cars? 100,000 for one? Okay, no. I think they were selling Range Rovers. So that's about $1 million for one. They get 10. That's 10 million. We still in reach almost 200,000 yet. Oh God, Trinidadians, citizens of this country, don't let these people fool all your brain. Don't let them confuse all your little brain, now, man. The PNM said that for more than 15 years it engaged in lawful fundraising through party activities, public appeals. That's what they said. They engage, or you believe that for real? Or you believe that certain people in the PNM engage in lawful fundraising? Look, it has rejected suggestions of improper or secret financing and has described the investigation as politically motivated. Listen, the UNC don't have time for that nonsense. The UNC government under my Prime Minister don't have time for that, and they have no involvement in that. All you remember, all the Prime Minister did is ask questions because it is something in the public. She asked the question. All who remembered, I think it was in 20, why was it in 2006, whatever year, when the Prime Minister now had to bring, she bought all her receipts because she wasn't the Prime Minister there, about her house. All you forget that or what? She carried every single receipt in Parliament to show them that she and her husband know how to save, and they bought every brick in that house, every galvanized, every nail, every screw to build a house, okay? The PNM needs to do the same thing. Let them do the same thing. They want to talk about others, but they can't do it for themselves. We were told about party members selling raffle books. We were told about a buy a brick initiative. In 2019, PNM officials said 10 car raffle had been contributed to their project, although they acknowledged that the raffle was never expected to finance the entire building. Members were then encouraged to buy bricks so they could feel a sense of ownership in Balisier House. That looking like any house to make members feel a sense of ownership. All it is like to take chain up and be fooled by these PNM clowns, by these people who is a bunch of cult. They're very cultish. All you don't see that or what? All you want me to tell all of that? Tonight, I am asking some simple question. How many raffle books were printed? How many tickets were sold? We want the start. Present it in the Parliament. What was the price of each ticket earlier? What was the gross income from the raffle? What were the expenses associated with obtaining the 10 vehicles? How much money remained after those expenses? How many bricks were supposedly purchased by members? 100 million? How much bricks? How much did each symbolic brick cost? You know, they built a fancy building in the back there, you know, multi-story behind the red house. The red what? Balisier House. How much? Where are the record of these contributions? Were donations made by cash, check, or bank transfer, or cash? Well, yeah, at the airport. Tell me now, all you people come get some sense. Were receipts issued? Were the names of major donors or donors recorded? Were there corporate donors? Were any donors also recipients of government contracts? They just want to talk about the UNC. They just want to find all the faults and everything that happened. They have to dig up and talk. Let them talk now. All you open all your mouth, political leaders and the PNM. Open all your mouth and talk. Tell us, were any donors also recipients of government contracts for the last decade? Tell us now, were any company working on Balisier House also doing business with the state? These are the things all I want to talk about. Everything our ministers and prime minister do. Answer these questions, and where are the audited financial statements showing the fundraising income against the actual construction expenditure? Those are the questions people need to ask these people. Don't take chain up and only talk about who lost job and who lost job. Plenty of us lost job when the PNM came into power. Because, ladies and gentlemen, listen, bake sales, barbecue sales, car raffles, buying bricks may raise money. But when we are discussing tens of millions of dollars, the mathematics must make some sense. Let maths for us now. You cannot simply tell the country, penniless, we sold some tickets, We held some events and supporters contributed and expect every question to disappear. We have many questions to ask. The issue is not whether PNM supporters are generous, The issue is whether the declared documentation for the fundraising can reasonably be accounted for the value of the construction that they say contributed to build what they have there. And I'm telling you all, take a walk, take a drive-by. It's not just the red Balisier House in front. It's a big multi-story building looking like one of the hotels, looking bigger than Hyatt Hotel. All you don't just take talk, all you must get some facts. If they say they sell cake, this is plenty cake they're talking about. How much cake they sell? So do not become angry when citizens ask the question. Produce the records, that's all you have to do. Produce the record. Under UNC, all you just want records to be produced. The leader just come up and say the Prime Minister have to answer questions. We'll answer these questions tonight. Answer it. Do not shout, witch hunt, show the audited accounts, and do not attack the investigators. Explain the finances. That is what we want to know. Do not blame the Honorable Prime Minister. No, for a law that was introduced under the former PNM administration itself. The legislation being used in this matter was enacted in 2019. All you remember, all you forget. While the PNM was in government, it's them. It's not nobody else. So don't blame the government now and our Prime Minister. Right? Don't blame. The PNM has assembled a legal team. Hello. Saying what? It will pursue every available remedy. It's only who passed an unexplained wealth law. It's all you did it. So it's coming back for all you now because all you're not honest. Perhaps believing it would be used against everybody else. And now the same law is knocking on the door of the Balisier House saying, good evening. Good evening. Explain the money now. Explain it. Right? Explain it. That is it. It must be allowed to answer the matter properly, and the court must decide based on evidence. But political parties are not above scrutiny. All your PNM leadership, remember that. Always feel all your own Trinidad and Tobago, and all you could do whatever all you want and get away with it. That used to happen in the past. If Dr. Eric Williams was alive, he would have been passing through that, get locked up. I want all you to get locked up because all you're not real. Always want to blame the UNC government for every little thing. But it's all your own wicked doings that have all you in this position. All you like money, all you greedy. Right? All you don't feed the poor. That's why it had to come back and hunt all you. Only feed the hierarchies. All you set of criminals in this country. That is what all you represent. Criminals. Yeah? It means that the court was presented with sufficient material to permit further examination. Listen, the court don't move by guess, right? It has to have evidence, plenty evidence. So show the invoices, show the bank records. Once everything is lawful and properly documented, then let the records be cleared. And the records that is clear would clear the party name. But until that explanation is provided, the people have a right to keep asking. Who paid for the Balisier House? Who paid for the Balisier Hotel that they put up behind it? How much did they pay? How much they gave you all? No political party should fear transparency. That is what it is all about. Transparency. Let's talk about that. Let be me had done something, so now you're coming, sending them police under the piano, kick down my door. Right? Let had other people doing that. You just see. If the money is clean, show it. If the books are proper, or you open them up and let people see. If the fundraising explains the building, present the arithmetic, man. Let maths for us. We want to know how Balisier House was built. How that big building. I could come and take a room, because you know what? We need place to stay when we import to Spain with all this traffic and thing, you understand? So people, let's get real. The leadership of the PNM must answer the question and always stop being foolish and stop picking up for them. They are a bunch of wicked people. They make all us suffer. They make all of us suffer under COVID, and they was full in the pocket, and they want to blame the UNC government. Now, how that come into play? Let us be real in this country. Yeah? So that is the first house I was talking about. I need to talk about the second house. The government has signed 3 MOUs involving American organizations and companies. And that is something to be happy about. This is what we need to talk about. Listen, forget them, the courts and the police go deal with the PNM and the PNM house and the Balisier House and hotel, whatever. Let us focus on what this government is doing for us. We have been in power for a little over a year, okay? And so much has been happening. But the PNM don't want the citizens to know, because if the citizens really know and understand what this government under the leadership of our Prime Minister, the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar, is doing, then all you would just continue to give the support for this government, right? And stop talking this set of crap you always be talking sometimes. 2 agreements concern large-scale data center and artificial intelligence infrastructure. The third concerns the revival of this country's iron and steel industry. You all remember that? These agreements were signed on Friday, July 10, 2026. According to the government's announcement, the 3 initiatives could collectively generate more than 5,000 jobs. Let me explain why these agreements matter. Did we ever hear the former Prime Minister and the government come to us and bring anything to our country? All they were ever talking about when they go and come back is all you had to eat provision. Yam, dasheen, what else? Green fig and oil. Nothing else they used to bring to this country when they go, right? More than to fill their pocket, I guess, because they didn't give us anything. Let me explain why these agreements matter. The first MOU, a proposed 300 megawatt data center. A modern data center is not simply a room filled with computers. Data centers support cloud computing. We are in the age of technology, artificial intelligence, financial services, digital storage, cybersecurity, online platforms, and international business operation. Such a project could create opportunities in construction, engineering, electrical installation, telecommunication. Listen, cybersecurity is jobs and more jobs, information technology, maintenance, professional services, security, facilities, management, and specialized technical training. This is what it will do for our country. And this is what the mother of this country, the mother of this nation is about, generating jobs more and more. The second MOU, a proposed 150 megawatt AI facility. This could position Trinidad and Tobago as more than an exporter of oil, gas, and methanol and all these kind of things. It could help position our country as a regional center for digital infrastructure and artificial intelligence services. Man, for years we have spoken about economic diversification, and it takes a UNC government to bring it into play. This is what serious diversification can look like. Taking our country energy base, education population, and telecommunication capacity, and connecting them to the industries of the future. The Prime Minister is not merely talking about artificial intelligence, Her government is attempting to attract the physical infrastructure required to participate in the AI economy. And the third MOU, restarting steel production. Anybody recall the bacchanal it had? The agreement creates a framework for further discussion regarding recommissioning and operating the facility. This is critically important, and this is what we need to share. This is what we need to talk about, because the closure of the steel industry affected many people: workers, contractors, transport operators, suppliers, communities, and the wider industrial economy. And this is what the PNM did, right? This is what they did. Everything that is good for this country, them to shut it down. Just like they shut down Petrotrin. After the Prime Minister then say he wasn't shutting it down. How could all you ever believe anything these people just say? They're in opposition and they're making a set of mischief. All you believe in these people? Reviving steel production can restore skilled employment, We build downstream manufacturing and strengthen the Point Lisa's industrial estate. Steel can support construction, fabrication, infrastructure, energy projects, and export. How can these projects generate foreign exchange? These projects can generate and support foreign exchange through several channels once they proceed to actual investment and operation. You know what they're saying? That P&M propaganda again, that wouldn't bring in any foreign exchange. First, foreign companies may bring United dollars into Trinidad and Tobago as direct investment to finance construction, equipment, technology, and operation. The people coming with their dollars. So you think they're coming with TT dollars? No, they're coming with US dollars. Second, international clients may pay the data center operators in United States dollars for hosting, computing, cloud, and AI service. Third, Trinidad and Tobago can earn foreign exchange by exporting digital services to clients outside the country. So there's a lot that can come out of these projects, and definitely we're going to be having a lot of foreign exchange. Let me say the next one. A revised steel facility could export steel and related products, generating United States dollars earnings. We have local companies providing services to foreign investors may receive payments connected to external finance projects. And we know that these people in America ain't coming here with TT dollars, they're coming with US dollars. Salaries, contractor payments, and local purchases would circulate through the domestic economy, strengthening businesses and increasing tax revenue. So listen to me, people. The government of today, under our Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar, is working for us. The P&M government never worked for us. They didn't. They worked for some people, but they didn't work for us. All you go back, remind all yourself, refresh all your memory, all you forget. Listen. They did not work for us. They caused us to fall apart. They caused many people to take their lives because people lose their jobs. The major one was Petrotrin, and you had the methanol. Many people lost their job. You all don't even know the half of how many people committed suicide. How many people, a lot of home invasion and all of that. I'm not saying they were right at all. They have a right to be killed, a right for killing the people. They're breaking people's house, people's comfort zone, and terrorize people. It's all because of the P&M and their action. It's what they did. They just want to say they can't take the blame for that because they still have murder and crime going on now. Yes, they still, because these are the residue from under the P&M, right? The people still doing, but all of them will get killed. And soon and very soon, many of them would not be around. I'm not saying that I want people to be killed, but if that is your mindset, if that is what you want to do, you're going to be killed. If you live by the gun, you're going to be gunned down by the gun. You live by the sword, you would lose your life by the sword. That's what the word of God said. All you doesn't like to hear that, right? But it is the truth. It is the truth. And I have no apology. I'm making no apology. All you want to attack this government that is working for the country. It comes from export. You'll have foreign exchange. It comes from foreign investment. It comes from international services. It will come from tourism, because as long as these things are here, more and more people from the United States and other countries is going to be coming to Trinidad. It comes from company outside of Trinidad and Tobago buying goods and services produced here. So let's give credit to our Prime Minister where credit is due. Give it to her. She has been working hard, but we just have a lot of ungrateful, not a lot, no, it's just a handful. Producer, we don't have a lot of ungrateful people here. It's just a handful who just flood the social media and only talk, bomb the gum up and down. They have nothing else to do, or as some people say, they're probably getting paid to do it. I'm not getting paid to do this. I have been doing this long time. I buried the P&M long time. They're dead. We know they're dead. They just have the residue there, and they're gabbling around and trying to see how much people they could fool. They come like the devil. He like a thief in the night. Yeah, he's not the real thing. He's not no thief. He's like a thief in the night. So we have to remember that. The P&M is like a thief in the night, trying to convince you all that this government, under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mrs. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, is not doing anything for this country. All you see, look at the pictures. This woman is working like 10 women put together. That is why we have to call her the mother of this nation. Because every time the how you call them? The children of the father of this nation mash up the place, she, the mother, does have to come and build it back up. She does have to come and work hard. That is what mothers do. But you know what is the hard ungratefulness about the people? After she put things in place, just come back and put the children of the father of the nation who mash up the place. Just put them back to mash up what the mother of the nation do. All you don't like to face facts. This is the facts. Between 2010 and 15, our mother of this nation bring back the economy. All you forget what was going on? People was crying for mercy. We came and she put it back together. And 2015, the propaganda of the PNM, all you always listening to the PNM, you know. Most of you always listening to the PNM leadership who has nothing good to tell you, who cannot do nothing. They were happy to go back. And what the mother of the nation put in the treasury, they were happy to go and dangle up in it. Understand? Take out and laugh and say, I raised gas twice, 3 times, and no riot yet. That is what they're good for. But all you take God out of all your thoughts and put the devil in all your thoughts. And when you see 2030 come and try to put back the PNM, well, all you won't just eat the bread, all you suck it. You understand? All you suck the bread the devil need. Because I don't understand. All you're seeing, maybe all you're not seeing. So share the live and make sure that people are seeing and hearing. Because I don't understand. I don't understand. This woman has come and have sleepless night to bring this country economy back together with her team, of course. And then all it is just go back and vote back the PNM because the PNM come with a bunch of lies and propaganda. All you see them for who they are and stop being silly. You all are good citizens, you know, but you all have to think. You have to understand. Investors and business people enjoy doing business and prefer doing business with the UNC government. Only when the UNC government is in power, you find a set of investors coming to Trinidad because they have confidence when our mother of the nation and her team are leading this country. When the PNM is there, everybody does run because they know they are a bunch of vipers. They're suckers. They don't want to stay here. They just go. Trinidad and Tobago is open for business right now. MOUs have been signed. What more you want? Just imagine, artificial limbs program has been going on. Yeah? You think the PNM government care about getting artificial limbs for the people who didn't have a hand or a feet or whatever to help the poor people? They were not concerned about that. All they was concerned about is taxing all year. We bring, they come with property tax. Now we have under this government, they just bring our landlord, what they call it? It's a tax too, you know, but it's not, I want the right word. Landlord is when we get paid and we pay in our taxes, right? We have to pay in, it's not income tax, man. It's slipping my head. The landlord pays is a tax, right? It is a tax, but it's nothing compared to what the PNM pressure all you to do. The PNM come with the land and building tax and it's thousands of dollars. And you know what? I was surprised when I see the amount of people line up there to pay that. I said, but wait now, Trinidadians, some Trinidadians really foolish in truth, you know. They're gone, even though people saying, don't go and pay, don't sign up, nothing. They went and they was paying this, right? The truth is we have to be a part of the system. The Minister of Finance bring landlord tax. Is a something small. Everybody complaining and saying it's the same thing under the PNM. Brian Manning come up with the government start to bump it to talk about same tax. It's not the same. People only do all your research. Do all your research and understand what is happening. Our Prime Minister is not about pressuring anybody and getting anybody frustrated. She wants everybody to be happy. She wants people to be able to fulfill their dreams. She wants the young people. Look at what the ministers are doing under her. She is not going to let them take advantage of us. We know it have the ones who go run away like wild goose. but she is going to deal with them when they do it. She is not about having the people suffering in this country. Our Prime Minister is strengthening partnership and improving lives. Hear what? U.S. dental readiness training exercise. I had a little clip on, a little something on it here to read, but like I lost it, right? I want to read what is happening, but I don't know where it disappeared and gone. You understand? You understand? All they just want to talk about is Independence Parade, cancel. All these PNM clowns, Lord forgive me, all these PNM supporters just only want to talk about negative. If the country had money, nothing would have to be cancelled. All the PNM used to do is spend a set of money and take back from all you. And all they didn't have a problem with that. Well, let me just say that. The fact that you all vote them out or didn't come and vote, you all had a problem. But you have to listen. Go on the UNC page and see all the things that is being done for this country. Go on the UNC. I know most of all here don't like UNC page. You don't like UNC. You don't like the Prime Minister. But hear what? You don't have to like the Prime Minister. You don't have to like. Go and edify yourself. Go and read. Scroll and see the many things that is happening for your good and for our benefit in this country. That is what you have to do. This government is working on our behalf. I don't know how to put it together again. Our Prime Minister and this government is doing a lot for this country. But you have the opposition. All they can say and do is to bring down. Bring down. She ain't doing nothing. What color dress she had on? Where she went? Who she shake hand with? How she bend? How she straight? How she side? What? All they just do is talk foolishness. And all they just listen to that. So this is why you all don't have the facts. Go on the UNC page and you would see how much things is being done. The U.S. dental readiness training exercise. Listen, everybody's want to talk. If it was the former prime ministers who were here when Venezuela got that earthquake, you think they was going to send a whole cargo, a whole ship with mattresses and food and all kind of stuff? Listen to me. Our Prime Minister, despite what everybody have to say, despite what even the Venezuelan president or whatever they call her had to say, she didn't want nobody to pick her up. Our Prime Minister have a heart. She have a heart after God. She sent, she didn't have to. She didn't have to. But she sent it. You know why? She loves people. She's about people, empowering people, making people's life better. So if she could send to Venezuela, think about what she will do here in her own country, Trinidad and Tobago. All you have to stop being foolish and start thinking about what you all are saying and what you all are listening to. Our Prime Minister is a woman of care, a woman of compassion. She's the best Prime Minister that ever passed in this country. I don't care what nobody say. And yes, for you clowns, put I'm a sucker, suck bottom, whatever others want to say. Go ahead and put it. Go ahead and put it. That is all your joy. Put it. I'm waiting to see it because some of you are so foolish. Or you might need to suck somebody bottom just now. Wait and see. Our Prime Minister is working. Our government is working. Our ministers are actively involved in their communities. When the PNM was in power, all they used to see the ministers and them in their constituency attending to their constituents. You could have hardly, if you find one, you find plenty. But today, our ministers, our MPs are in their constituency once every week. You might find one or two who probably cannot be there because of their schedule and what they have to do. Listen to me now, man. They're working. They're working. Or you could go there and see whether you have to make appointments or whether you could just walk in the office. The MPs are there working for their constituents. And all you can't find nothing good to say. The PNM will never, because the PNM hurting. They want the leadership. They want to come back in power. They want to come back. They know why. Why they're so angry. All you try and figure, they wasn't doing nothing good for the people. All of a sudden, they just protest. They're attending funerals. They're doing all kind of thing now. Eh? They wasn't doing nothing for you all before. All you can't see. How again must I tell you all, wake up, my people. Wake up and see and hear and know that this government under the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar is working for us. Also, we have the ministers. Look, let me share something. Our ministers, there is they are involved, and I want to big up. I doesn't want to call too much name because everybody working. But tonight I have to big up Minister of Homeland. You know, they say the PNM, they say all kind of thing, but this minister, Minister Roger Alexander, he is doing so much in his community. I understand that there is a graduation coming. Listen, he addressing and barbering courses, health fairs, legal clinics for constituents, clearing rivers to prevent flooding. That man working, they had the worst to say about him. But I have seen the hard work of Minister Roger Alexander. And there is a graduation. He ain't just putting out money to have the courses, you know, they're being graduated. Isn't that a good feeling? It is a good feeling. And there are other constituency, other ministers that is doing a lot. But I had to talk about him because that man, he's making a difference in Tunapuna for his constituent. When 5 years is up, I am certain they're going to vote him back in because he is working for the people, and that is what it is all about. You got to work for the people. And that is what the Prime Minister would say all the time. Put the people first. Serve the people. Serve the people. She said, put God in front, walk behind, and serve the people. Or you want anything better than that? Stop listening to the propaganda of the PNM. The last time the PNM did that, they came into power. And what did you all go through? All you feel all you're going through anything now? All you ain't going through nothing right now. Yes, plenty of us lose our jobs. Plenty of us had to fight to survive. But soon and very soon, all you got to fight, including the PNM. When UNC win, everybody win. I know that just be dropping that and talking it in disdain. But the truth is, because UNC win, every one of you all are going to win soon. All you had 10 years. So cool all yourself and relax. Things is happening. And for those of you who are getting frustrated, don't go and kill yourself now. Don't commit murder. Don't commit no suicide. Live. Life is good. A little trouble ain't gonna kill you. It's only you would kill yourself. It will make you stronger. Stand up. It have plenty jobs all over the place. Little things that you may not want to do, but you have to do it to survive. And the time is coming when better is going to be for you. I want to thank all of you for viewing. I want to thank my producers. I want to thank everybody who makes this program possible. Because I alone, all I could do is talk. That's all I could do. I have no clue about those things. So I have to say thank you all very much and for, assisting in every way possible. And I must thank the Prime Minister of this country, the Attorney General, all the ministers for doing what you are doing, helping the people. A lot of people are talking about they have the book grants. A lot of people have access to it. Were you all getting that under the propaganda national movement? No. Well, it wasn't getting that. It was a fight. His family and friends was getting it. The man on the ground getting book grants. They're getting stuff to be able to send their children to school. And if you're not getting, go to your constituency MP. Go and tell them you're going to sit down in your house and bad talk the government. And when you didn't get anything, you talk foolishness. Go to the constituency office. If you have to sit down 2 hours, 3 hours, that is okay. It's many people going and getting stuff done. So don't sit on all your way and talk. This government is working for the people. And I am saying, continue to support them. Those of you who do and those who don't, come on, man. Smell the coffee. Put a smile on your face and know that things is getting better. It will not get worse under our Honorable Prime Minister. It could never get worse. They could say what they want to say. But I am saying it will never get worse as long as she's our Prime Minister in Trinidad and Tobago. My viewers, I love you all. Have a great week ahead. Still look over your shoulder. Be safe. Don't let your guard down because there are still criminal-minded citizens out there who are looking to prey on you all, who are looking to do things that is wrong. But it is going to get better. Soon there wouldn't be a wrong. All right? So love you until, of course, we are back on Sunday morning for our spiritual side of Real Talk Corner from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Don't miss it. And we're back on next week Tuesday, when we talk politics and government, good governance in Trinidad and Tobago. Goodbye. Love you all.